Hey, what is going on everybody? My name is Flo and welcome to episode 17 of my Borderlands the pre-sequel Legendary Weapons Guide. Today I have a legendary shield for you known as the Bulwark. Now in my case it is the Prismatic Bulwark, and in your case it will also be the Prismatic Bulwark. So if you want to get this shield, you just need to play the main campaign, and eventually you will get to a place known as the Eye of Helios. Now here you will encounter a boss known as Tungstena Zabadon. And she will have two stages. The first stage is the mech suit stage, which will actually drop a laser gun known as the ZX-1. But the shield will actually drop from Tungstena Zabadon in her second stage, which is actually herself. So she is like the mech suit, a one-time encounter in the game, and whenever you do not get this weapon as a drop from her, you need to Alt F4 out of the game and fight her again. Now since the mech suit and Tungstena Zabadon are basically the same thing, you can actually farm both of these items, the Bulwark and the ZX-1, at the same time, which is actually quite nice. Just like with the mech suit, she will not be a level 50 enemy, even if you are a level 50 character, which means just like with the mech suit, you cannot get a level 50 item from her whatsoever. Which basically means that you have to get a level 50 Bulwark from a different loot source, like from the grinder. Now here she dropped the Bulwark for me and I'm just gonna pick it up real quick. It is a level 46 unfortunately. You can get a level 48 I think, but that's somewhere up in the air. So I'm just gonna inspect the shield real quick for you and you can take another look at the stats. Now taking a look at the level 50 shield, you will notice quite easily that this does not have that big of a difference compared to the level 46 shield. It just has some other parts and a little bit higher of a capacity. Now the special effect of the shield is that it has a pretty high absorb chance to absorb incoming lasers from enemies, which is quite nice. In my case it had like a 60 to 70% absorb chance. In addition to that, you will also gain increased laser damage and also some damage resistance to incoming lasers, which is quite nice. And this is also a very good shield when you combine this like with a laser spec Wilhelm. So make sure that if you're playing Wilhelm and you spec into the middle skill tree, you pick this shield up, because it is a very good addition for such a Wilhelm build. Now as you can see right here, this guy is going to shoot me with a laser, and it basically absorbs every single laser bullet that actually hits me. Now this is basically like a sham shield just for lasers. It is pretty good, but not overpowered. Now speaking of the sham shield is actually superior to the Bulwark because it will absorb incoming lasers and also every other projectile except for rocket launchers that will hit you, and all of that with an overall increased, even more increased absorb chance. So if you have a sham shield, you may actually want to go with a sham shield instead of the Bulwark. But again, you will not have the additional laser resistance and also not the additional laser damage. Another good combination I found was to combine this shield with the Eddie Oz kit, because the Eddie Oz kit will also grant you even more laser damage. So definitely pick up this shield and the Eddie Oz kit when you are playing as a laser spec Wilhelm. Now I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next Legendary Weapons Guide. Bye bye!